What's going on, guys? Welcome to an episode of Matt W Fishing. Today, I think you can guess what we're doing. We're fishing deep. Honestly, I love fishing shallow. I love fishing frogs, swim jigs, all that jazz. But there's something about coming out here, fishing out deep, using your electronics, and trying to find a little bag of fish. Actually, we can say I just found a little spot a couple minutes ago. Just had to break out the rods. There's some fish just we're kind of scattered out today. I do have a couple little areas that are out here in this depth range that I marked them first, and then I just kind of kept idling around, and they're just they're not real concentrated, which I really don't know why. It's mid-July, it's real sunny. I'm sure the water temp's starting to get up there. It's 86, so you think they'd be grouped up on deals, but maybe just with the way the wind's blown, it's blown some it's moving water out of the deeper water and pushing it up on the flat, and maybe it's cooling it down, and we're just kind of sitting on that flatter stuff. But it's literally the first thing I've idled. I haven't idled any brush piles, any structure, any other drop-off, so really don't know what exactly these fish are doing right now. But that first spot I pulled up on, we're definitely gonna go fish it. We're definitely gonna go check it out because it looked pretty dang good. But let me show you this spot I just found here. If I can line up with it just right. Oh yeah. Don't look like much. There's some fish suspended on it, but let's just say that was dropped very recently. Somebody I know very, very well may or may not have dropped that in here, so I can't imagine who it was. But no, we're gonna go idle back over to this other spot and check it out, because I think I'm about to bust a big in here. Let's find out. Guys, I told you I didn't have a bow graph, so I just sat down. I don't even know how big this fish is. I just sat down and I looked at my rear graph. He ain't that big. Looked at my rear graph and seen a bunch of fish sitting there, so I just flicked it off the motor and caught this one. Nice. Lucky for me. Got a little gambler sitting right here. Little gambler shaky shad. Ready to get back in them. Look at all the chicken. I've been eating a chicken wing. So, deal is, I got no bow graph. I've said this 100 times today already. You're like, well, Matt, you got a hummingbird up there. Yeah. That's got 360, and that's good. That shows you a lot of stuff. The problem is today, fish are suspended, and 360 does a good job of showing you structure and fish on the bottom, but when they're suspended, it gets a little bit trickier. And when you don't have a bow graph to mark the little ball of fish that you just marked, it makes it a little tricky. So what I'm having to do is shut the motor off, run up to the bow as fast as I can, and basically throw back in my slick, throw back in my wash, because if they're right under the boat, you know where the boat slick is, you know that's exactly where you just marked them. So that's kind of what I've been having to do. Throw that swim bait out, reel it about 10-15 feet, let it hit the bottom, and hope one train wrecks it. And you still can use your 360 for stuff like this. Like, basically there was a shell bar that I just went over, and on my side of the shell bar is where I seen the most fish. So if I bump my range out on my 360 to say like 120 foot, and I see that shell bar, I can throw towards that shell bar, almost hit it probably, and bring it through the fish. I like this though. Stuff like this makes you better, makes you more proficient, makes you think a little bit trickier when it comes to your electronics and lining up and making casts. Like, yeah, I just threw back on my wash, right? Well, my wash is gone. It's been 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Wash is gone. And yeah, I can remember the angle and everything. I can line up with a tree, do this, do that, but even then, let's say those fish haven't even moved a little bit. Finally. Oh gosh, bacon. Giant. It's a giant, guys. It's a pretty fish though. Good night. Look at her. That's a beautiful fish, guys. Look at that thing. Look at that right in the roof of the mouth. I'm like, this thing's sinking a little weird. Yeah, you think? Biggin. JTK hair jig. God, I want to see how big this fish is. I'm not usually as excited as I am because it's so freaking hot out. Let me just dip her in the water for a minute. I think she's like, I'm gonna say 6.8 something. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, 648. That's a beautiful fish though. So white, pretty. And there's more down there too, guys. This is just a proven spot, you know. I've been trying to fish sneaky stuff, off the wall stuff, and just pulled up to this deal and figure, I'm like, they ought to be here. Seeing 2 or 3 big marks sitting down there, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big puppies. Big puppies. All right. That was first cast with a hair jig. Like, I lined it up on the 360. I'm like, that's a cast. Boop. All right, let's get down there. I'm so hot. I'm just out of it. And I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, you know what? I should probably go to a 5/8 hair jig because that thing's hitting bottom pretty quick. But I don't know. it got bit, didn't it? Unbelievable. Man, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I've been looking online lately for like some aftermarket hair jigs and stuff. Just find some, like, you know, just cool, sneaky stuff. And honestly, gamblers out of 5/8 ounce hair jigs and 3/4. So I've been just looking, you know, see if I can maybe make my own or something like that in the meantime. I actually came across these. This is called actually, believe it or not, I bought them off Etsy. It's called Cars Custom, C-A-R-R-S, and it's built on just like a little Dobbins head, and it's almost like a poison tail head. It's a very, very pretty jig. I've literally never thrown it. I was about to, like, I pulled it out in case I got shallower, because this is about a 1/2 ounce, and this is the 3/4, so this is obviously gonna fall really fast compared to this. This probably falls twice as fast compared to the 1/2 ounce. You know, I just pulled it out on the deck in case I felt like throwing it, and I got a couple different ones, one with some brown on it, this one's got some chartreuse, and one's like a brim pattern. And this water's a little bit dirtier today. We got a little bit of cloud cover, so I went for the chartreuse one, but we're sticking with that gambler one. We just caught a freaking 6.5, almost 6.5 pounder on it. Like, most people would be standing right there and throwing back out. I need to do that, so let's just stop talking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Think about a little deal right here. And we're about to get rained on big time. Unbelievable. Never fail. Oh, yep. They sure are here. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't do all that. Yeah! Ah! Put my knee on something, but I got her. Oh, they're all giants this time of year. You don't get that many bites, but man, are they freaking good. I'm just starting to think, man, is this spot too deep because the water came up a little bit? Well, they may need to move up shallower. 681. I got 2 fish for 13 tons. Look at that thing, beautiful. Came out of 30 foot of water, isn't that crazy? Oh, I love it. I literally, I cannot get enough of this stuff, guys. Hey, don't bite me. Fine. Get lost. Freaking bit me. What's your problem, bro? You act like I just pulled you 30 feet to the water column. Might have broke my freaking GoPro clip too. Alright. So guys, what head I'm using, I thought it's honestly a discontinued gambler head. I love the goat head. I'm just using these out until I run out. But it's a 3/4 ounce head. A lot of people use 1. I just caught a 6-pounder in 30 feet of water on a 3/4 ounce with this, so this works. Basically, you gotta go dead center to the nose. Bam. And you just kind of get a feel for where it's at. I mean, kind of used to where it's supposed to come through, and that should be, you know what, instead of wetting it on straight lead, let's just dip it in the water. Bam. Perfection. And actually, that bait I just caught that one on looks a little bit, oh, it looked a lot different in the sun. It was like turning like paint, but it's just a Zoom swimmer on a gambler discontinued head. And my buddy Mikey Balls, y'all know him, put me on these clips. They're called the trailer hitch, or the trailer swim bait trailer. Tackle Rouse has got them, and I literally bought this 5 years ago, and they're still lasting me. I mean, unless you break off the swim bait, you're not gonna lose it, and just that right there is gonna keep your swim bait on. You don't need to put super glue, you don't need none of that. If you wanna put super glue, do it. But all that's gonna do is hold it on the head. It's not gonna stop it from ripping here. That and the JTK hair jig has been, oh, whoops, sorry, wrong rod. JTK hair jig, 3/4 ounce. I almost didn't want to throw this one. Almost didn't want to throw it, but the lake actually came up. It feels like 2 foot, because a lot of the spots I'm fishing, I'm looking at them and I'm like, this thing's pretty dang deep. The water got a little bit dirtier. It's come up here. We had that little Hurricane Elsa come through about a week ago, and it came straight down the west side of Florida. So this place got a ton of rain. I mean, you can't get a crankbait down to most of these places unless you want to get upwind and do all this crazy stuff. And I have cranked a couple places today, and it just hasn't worked out. But hair jig, swim bait, it's been the deal. I feel like this time of year it's always the deal, just because these fish are pressured. They need something subtle but realistic. What's more subtle than a freaking bucktail and a swim bait? Crankbait will work if they're in brush. Like if I was fishing brush right now, I'm like 15 to 20, I would say the crankbait's a deal, because I can smash, especially now with the clouds, and it's like we got some storm cells passing through. This crankbait would be the deal, but right now that's working. So, and I've been letting these fish chill for like 5 minutes just for you guys, so let's get back. Giant. Oh, threw it. It was like a 5-pounder. Oh, she must have done that on the throat. God dang it. Oh. So guys, I was coming through that. They kept popping. That time I was rolling through there, it was like poop, poop, poop. And then I just kind of like slowed it down a little bit and just loaded up. And I just reeled down on her, and she jumped. I went to pull the rod and she just jumped off. It's just one of them deals. Unbelievable. Surely this can't be the one that's been messing with me. No way. You ain't been trying to eat my hair jig, have you? A little better one. Oh, there goes my dang worm. pecker sniffer. Gonna throw the old bad hair day. Oh, that'd be a great name for a freaking hair jig rod. Bad hair day. That or foghorn leghorn. Foghorn jighorn. Yep. I'm gonna bang them up here, son. I'm big too. No, it ain't. There's a bunch here. Oh, that one. Choked it. Come here. When you taste the hair jig. Bacon. It's like, you know they're down there. Just popping a hair jig, I don't know why. Like 4 3/4. Maybe a 5. Oh, maybe I'm just wrong. 420. Green gold 20. Yeah, that's a nice one, though. It's funny, I've been idling over everything and turning around and fishing it, and I get bit my first 3 casts. This, I idled it earlier, but now that I'm sitting here, I'm seeing that there's actually fish here. I'm not getting bit. I don't know what the deal is. But they were on this hair jig and swim bait pretty dang good. I don't know why they're not going to eat it right now. Goofed around a bunch today trying shallow stuff. Just shallow, you know, mid-depth brush piles. Just stuff that ain't usually, that ain't been the deal. We didn't catch fish for a while. I mean, first fish we caught was in 25, 30 feet of water. Drop shotting, then we went shallow. I mean, I figured, I guess the water came up a little bit and the water tinged up. I'm like, oh, maybe they went shallower. No. They stayed right where they've been. Right where they've been. All right, one more cast. Little dirty Harry. And we're at the spot. We're gonna go to somewhere that's got him. Got him. And I can see him swimming around, hanging around the bottom. Try winding it up real high or something, I don't know. They'll do something. They're down there for sure. Unbelievable. They are freaking down there. We're going over a pretty good spot here, guys. I just renamed it a minute ago. The deal. The deal. Oh. It gets better, trust me. I know they're gonna be here. They've been in everything in 25 foot. Look at that ball of bait right there. Ooh, there's another little stick. Oh my gosh. Look at all that bait. Oh my god. I really don't see that many marks around it, but I mean, that's just, well, right down there towards the bottom. Oh, there's a big one. Who knows? Let me drop a waypoint on that other deal. What was that? Oh God. Dang it! I just did everything wrong right there. They started smacking it and I freaking tried to click it over to them and they just got too much slack and they popped it and the line wasn't tight so they couldn't get the hook. Oh God, dang it. I'll get them this time. Hey, look, it's the sun. We missed you. It's been all day. It's only been like 8 hours since I've seen you. I can crack 30 right here. Need 13 with 2 fish. We can do it for sure. There it is. Yep. Not this one, but never mind. It's like a 5. Well, I hope the GoPro caught some of this fish, but just got this giant. Actually, third biggest run of the day. But look at this, look down her throat. Look at this swim bait. Oh my God. How do they miss it? How do they miss it and they get it like that? God. This thing is just a beautiful freaking healthy fish, man. Let me just weigh her real quick. 580. That puts us to 23.26. Freaking awesome. There you go. Told you the spot had him. Come on, let's catch like a, what do we need? A 6.8 to break 30. Let's do it. Let's do it. Man, they're down there too. That is so awesome. Wild bass. Come on, stay up, stay up, stay up. Dude, they're... broke her right there. Gotta keep her head up. Yeah, baby! Dude, just engulfing it. I'm just saying, God, man. Golly jeez. Put her on the old sticky scale. Come on now. 536. 536. Look at that beautiful fish, man. Can't get enough. My favorite, my favorite lake, my favorite bite, my favorite species. I'm in heaven. If anyone knows me, they know that this is my jam. I'm just kind of mellowed out today. I don't know. I'm not like all hyper and crazy. I just man, it feels nice to get out here and just have fun doing what you like. And another torn swim bait. What a problem, right? Awesome. So awesome. Oh, damn it! I just seen him on the 360 and I got one to bite. That was so freaking cool. Oh my god. It literally, dude, it literally just pinned over and I seen 2 dots. I'm like, my swim bait's like right there. Ping, ping, pow. So many bass right now. Got one. Small guy. Don't jump. Don't you throw my cricket. Old measly 2.5, 3 pounder. There we go. Even they smoke it. Alright, I'll holler at you later. Alright, bye. You know what? I'm gonna try something. I've had this thing in my box forever and I've never thrown it. I really want to. I think it's a hog farmer. Trimmering hog, yeah, trimmer hog tie. Look at this crazy thing. I ought to eat it. God. First cast. That's a giant. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my God. My freaking knee clicked the reel over. Let's put some drag on there. I don't even know how big it is. It looked big. Oh yeah, it's big. That's 30 pounds right there, dude. It's 30 pounds. Oh. Oh my God, look at this thing. First cast. I reel it all the way to the tip like a goog. I can't even do nothing. First cast with a hog farmer trim ring hog tie. Hey, they're on clearance on Tackle Warehouse as we speak. I think you might get some. Oh my God, look at this thing. How big is she, man? Oh my God. I love this spot. It's been on fire. Oh God. 827. I think that does it. Yeah, 32.69. Oh yeah, baby. All right, let's let her go. She goes. That was awesome. It missed it first and I just let it hit the bottom and started slowly winding and it just loaded up on it. Oh, what a bite. What a lake, what a day. Oh, I just, you know, I kind of did this on purpose. I kind of I didn't save this for this time of day. I just wanted to try some different stuff, you know, go up a little bit shallower, try some brush piles, just do something a little different. But I think just staying out deep 25 plus and just throwing hair jigs, swim baits, scrounger hair jigs. What do you, I don't even know what this thing would identify as. All right, let's get back out there. Oh, come on. How does it come off in a freaking... Oh, what's going on here? Come on. Oh my God. Dude, the bite on this thing. Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing, fish? Oh God. Oh. It was like a 4 or 5 pounder, but dude, talk about a bite. It about knocked the rod out of my hand. Holy crap. Oh my God. Ain't a bad one. Ow. Little gambler football jig. Uh-oh. 4. Okay, so I rolled up to Walgreens to get some 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner because I do not have any, and I saw this thing. Look at this freaking mural right here. This thing is about it. It's got a panther, a bald eagle, freaking cowboy, a grebe, a gator, and most importantly, a largemouth. Native American stuff. Pretty about it little wall.